From a space where my own friends are behind bars and are incarcerated. So just taking a moment to acknowledge Gulfisha, to acknowledge Umar, to acknowledge Khalid Saifi, to acknowledge countless Dalit rights and Adivasi activists that have been incarcerated in India.
It's been over 10 years that it was revealed to the world that the United States, with 4 of its closest national allies, all of which are democratic nations, were spying on everyone. And it is almost unthinkable now that we would be able to rein that in.
What we're seeing in the region is growing manifestations of anti-rights and anti-gender movements and actors, and them growing in popularity, growing in visibility, growing in political influence. And that is contributing to an environment that's encouraging criminalization on the basis of sexual orientation, gender identity, sex characteristics, or gender expression. And not only criminalization of acts or identity, but also criminalization of advocacy, criminalization of freedom of speech related to the question.
As of 2021, at least 35 states had anti-BDS laws, resolutions, or executive orders. And that is especially so pushed upon students, and especially so pushed by universities themselves. And we've seen criminalization. I'm bringing up an example at Cornell very recently. Like, I saw an article published on the 24th of September about a student in Cornell who's a graduate student who is now facing deportation due to the fact that they were participating in Palestinian protests on their campus.
I think we cannot forget that with all of this progress that we're making in science and technology, that there is this very dark underside, which it gives a lot of governments the imagination that they can do this, and so then they try it, and there are lots and lots of corporates that are excited to partner with them and to figure out how.
I mean, the problem is that, like, you're in the center until you're not, right? And so, and when you're not really the one who's defining what that center is, or when there are, other interests that are, at work, part of that, the way really that we protect ourselves is through a politic of solidarity, and a politic, it may be the state's not coming for you today, but the state shouldn't be coming for anybody. We have to cultivate a society in which the politics are not done by exclusion, but they're actually, the purpose of politics is inclusion.